later on. Let's talk first about YouTube, which has basically introduced new guidelines or new algorithm changes once again, without notifying their subscriber base, without notifying their biggest creators. Obviously, they do that every single time. Headline out of Wired News: YouTube debuts plan to promote and fund authoritative news. Well, gee, I wonder what this is going to be all about. Following a year in which YouTube has repeatedly promoted conspiracy theory videos, it didn't promote them, they just happened to pop up. During breaking news events like the shootings in Parkland, the company now announced Monday a slew of new features it hopes will make news on the platform more reliable and less susceptible to manipulation. The company is also investing $25 million in grants to news organizations looking to expand their video operations. Now, this is the key point. According to YouTube executives, the goal is to identify authoritative news sources, bring those videos to the top of users' feeds, and support quality journalism. So in other words, all these news organizations who exist on YouTube are totally crap at it. They don't know what the hell they're doing. They need the system to be gamed. They need a helping hand simply to compete with the people on YouTube who do know what they're doing. That's what it's all about. You go and look at some of these news organizations, the likes of CNN. I mean, combined, my own channel, Alex Jones' channel, got more subscribers than CNN, or at least it did on last check. Most of their videos don't go viral. You look at YouTube content creators like MSNBC, mainstream news organizations, NBC, CBS. They're terrible. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know how to have viral videos. They're not solely focused on it. So now they're going to be given a handout, basically. Not like they're, giant monopoly conglomerate organizations already with huge swaths of money coming in. They're going to be given huge amounts of money by Google to compete with other people on YouTube. And that's not enough. No, they need to change the algorithm to rank all these legacy media news outlets above everyone else, because even with millions and millions of dollars flooding into their coffers, that still is not enough to help them compete, because they're so utterly useless, anodyne, boring. Nobody wants to watch them, so they need the system to be gamed. This is what I've been warning about for over a year now. The fact that we're all slaves to the algorithm. In fact, you can look at the search engine. Obviously, YouTube's owned by Google. Look at the search engine as well. I mean, I can search for headlines that are almost verbatim what I wrote on Infowars.com, or the key terms of an article that I wrote for Infowars.com about anything, mainly about the migrant crisis and things like that. The top 10, the top 20 links on the first page: Snopes.com, Washington Post, all these ridiculous fact checker websites that have proven to be completely partisan, completely biased time and time again. Even when you put in key terms for an article, it ignores those terms and simply throws up negative information, for example, about Alex Jones. Now, Alex Jones has you search for stuff about the migrant crisis, articles I wrote a year ago, 2 years ago. It comes up with Alex Jones's court case. There's nothing whatsoever to do with it, because they've artificially gamed the algorithm to promote negative information about Infowars.com, about Alex Jones, and put it above the information that you're actually searching for. So they're that intent on burying information, on manipulating people. We've had studies which we've featured before where they can shift millions and millions of votes on the day of an election simply by placing one candidate above another in a Google search result. They can shift millions of votes. They've proven it in India, in all these different countries. So it doesn't matter how much reach you have, really. If they control the algorithm, then we're in trouble. That's why, that's now finally starting about some kind of government regulation. Basically, Google's search ranking manipulation is affecting elections. They did a giant study into this in India and a couple of other countries. And again, depending on the platforms, how they were presented in a negative or positive light, and the search results in order, they could shift millions and millions of votes. Now they're doing the same on YouTube and talking about, in fact, they mention us. They get into it in this article. That's one reason why known propagandists, they're talking about the algorithm, spreading falsehoods, is one reason why known propagandists like Alex Jones of Infowars have managed to build wildly successful channels on the back of conspiracy theories. So again, it's this attitude that they need to protect you from conspiracy theories. God forbid. And in fact, in this article, they talk about things like the Bermuda Triangle. It's not even political. You can't even have people making fun conspiracy videos about the Bermuda Triangle without them slapping a fact check on it. Like, who even cares? Like slapping a fact check on Bigfoot or something like that. UFOs. It's not even political. And they say, no, we're even going to relegate that content. How dare you even talk about it? So, again, it's this nannying idea that you have to be protected from conspiracy theory videos on YouTube. No, some people want to watch that. So if they want to search for it, they want to watch it. That's what should come up. Most of these conspiracy videos annoy the hell out of me too. You know, everything's a false flag, everything's staged. But if people want to watch that, they should be allowed to watch it without you nannying them and saying, no, you can't have that. So we're literally going to change the algorithm and bury you beneath 20 stupid CNN videos, which aren't even related to the subject that you're searching about. It's absolutely ridiculous, but it shows how desperate they are in trying to come back and trying to compete with people who literally spend 10, 15 years of their lives at this point building a YouTube career, building a YouTube personality, building the infrastructure of actual independent news organizations. I'm not even talking about InfoWars. I'm talking about, you know, people like Philip DeFranco. He's essentially his own independent news organization. Those are the people that are going to get punished by it. And it's because they can't compete. It's because to be successful on YouTube, you need to have a personality. Okay. Most people who work for the mainstream media do not have a personality. And it takes years and years to build a loyal audience that will want to watch every single one of your videos. That's how you build up an audience. That's how you go viral. That's how you build up a huge subscriber base. Mainstream media has no idea how to achieve that. So now YouTube, Google, has said, oh, we'll just give you $25 million each. We'll just boost you up artificially. We'll rig the system. And now will you be able to compete? Even after this, they probably will still fail because they're so utterly useless and they don't know what they're doing when it comes to YouTube, and they're just going to try and censor everybody else. We'll be back on the Alex Jones Show live, Infowars.com. Don't go away.